Simphony Standard Installation. Upgrading the workstation after an upgrade to the enterprise. This video contains the steps required to upgrade the local workstations and service host clients at the property to the latest versions as upgrades are applied in the Oracle-hosted Simphony Standard Cloud environment. Copyright 2018, Oracle and/or its affiliates. All rights reserved. There are a number of considerations to take into account before performing any upgrade. Therefore, it is critical that you have read and understood the information contained in the release notes for the version you will be upgrading to. These release notes, along with a comprehensive document describing the upgrade procedure, can be found on My Oracle Support. Before we start the upgrade process on the workstation, we need to ensure that all checks are closed. This is confirmed by signing into a workstation and running an open check report for each revenue center at your property. If there are no checks open, you may begin the upgrade. We will start by logging into EMC. At the enterprise level, select the Setup tab. Under the Hardware Interfaces section, click on CAL Packages. This will display the CAL Packages module. Next, click on the topmost All node. Your screen should look similar to the one seen here. From the row of tabs at the top, select the tab for Deployment Schedules. From this view, you can see what CAL packages are already deployed. You can change how it sorts by clicking on the column headers. We are going to begin with updating the CAL Client package. This package is responsible for updating the CAL application itself, which is used for maintaining the download and installation processes for all packages. In this scenario, we are updating our current version of CAL Client 1.40 to CAL Client 1.41. The CAL Client version you have for your instance may be different depending on the existing version of your Simphony host environment, but the steps remain the same. Under the CAL Package column, we are going to select all entries with the CAL Client .140 package type. Then click the Change Package Version link. From the drop-down, select the latest version of the CAL Client package to install. In this example, CAL Client 1.41 has been selected. Click the OK button after your selection. You will be returned to the Deployment Schedule screen. Verify that the CAL Client is the desired version number, and the action to take is set to 0 install. Save this by clicking on the disk icon from the row of icons at the top of the EMC module. Next, we are going to be setting the deployment for the Service Host Prerequisites package. This package is responsible for ensuring all required software and settings are in place to facilitate the loading of the service host application. From within the CAL Package column, select all entries of the Service Host Prereqs you wish to upgrade. Then click the Change Package Version link. In this example, Service Host Prereqs version 2.9.00 MR2 is displayed. However, your version may be different, depending on the version of your Simphony Enterprise. From the drop-down, select the latest version of the Service Host Prerequisites package to install. In this example, Service Host Prereqs 2.9.00 MR03 has been selected. Click the OK button after your selection. You will be returned to the Deployment Schedule screen. Verify that the Service Host Prereqs package is the desired version, and that the action to take is set to 0 install. Save this by clicking on the disk icon from the row of icons at the top of the EMC module. The last deployment to be set is the Service Host package. This package contains the application files as well as the sets of components and services that enable and run Simphony software. From within the CAL package column, select all entries of the service host you wish to upgrade. Then click the Change Package Version link. From the drop-down, select the latest version of the service host package to install. In this example, service host 2.9.00 MR03 has been selected. Click the OK button after your selection. You will be returned to the Deployment Schedule screen. Verify that the service host package is the desired version and that the action to take is set to 0 install. Save this by clicking on the disk icon from the row of icons at the top of the EMC module. For locations that employ kitchen display screens, you can upgrade the Simphony KDS client and KDS handler by repeating the previously described deployment steps. Once you click Save after changing a CAL package deployment, the workstation should automatically kick off the upgrade process. The workstation may reboot multiple times with a blue progress bar on the screen while this process is running. In order for an employee to CAL a workstation in version 2.9.2 and above, they must have Role Privilege 10065 enabled. Without this permission and a valid working EMC username and password, an end user will not be able to authenticate a client and load any Simphony application through CAL. You can add this permission to a role in EMC by selecting the Configuration tab at the Enterprise level. Under the Personnel section, click Roles. Then double-click to select the role you wish to add the permission to. Next, click the Operations tab from the top and then the Miscellaneous tab. In the section labeled Miscellaneous Options, scroll down until you see option 10065 and select it. Save your selection by clicking on the disk icon from the row of icons at the top. Starting in Simphony version 2.9.2, an extra layer of security was added that requires a user to authenticate themselves during the CAL process. If you are upgrading from an earlier version to version 2.9.2 or greater, then you will need to authenticate the clients as part of this process. The following steps explain the procedure on reconfiguring CAL and the authentication step. If you are upgrading from a version that is 2.9.2 or above, for which the terminal has already been authenticated during the CAL process, then you should not need to perform the following steps. To reconfigure CAL on a workstation, you will first need to close the service host application to be able to access the Windows desktop. Typically, there will be a button in either a Manager screen or Function screen that will allow you to perform this. When presented with the pop-up asking if you are sure that you wish to close the Simphony client, click the Yes button to confirm. From the Windows desktop, click on the Start menu and navigate to the Micros Client Application Loader folder and expand it. Next, click the Micros CAL Config application to launch it. Enter the validation code to access the CAL application. The 6-digit challenge number will change with every attempt and is solved with the formula digit 1 multiplied by digit 2, then add digit 4 and add digit 6. Click Next after inputting the challenge answer. When presented with the CAL server configuration window, select the Secure Connection checkbox and ensure the server port reads 443. Click Update, then click Next. When presented with the CAL authentication window, enter the username and password that you would use for EMC and click Login. Do not make any changes on the Select WS Identity window. Just simply click Save. At this point, the workstation will begin the update process and may reboot several times. Once the upgrade is complete, the Simphony application will load. Sign in and go to the Property Management console. You should see the current version number listed towards the top. Also, verify the check and posting status and database sync status both show online. If one or both are offline, begin the support and troubleshooting process for your organization. This concludes the video on how to upgrade the local workstations and service host clients at the property. For more information on CAL and other configurations, please refer to the Oracle Hospitality Simphony online documentation library or check out the Simphony Cloud Learning subscription. Thank you.